What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So this weekend is Sacramento Regionals. It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today, players are flying in, maybe already flew in, whatever, getting the party starting. It's going to be interesting to see, for those that are over the past two regionals that we've had in North America, they've both been won by Canadians and both playing the Lost Box Kyogre. A little bit different variations of them. So it's going to be interesting to see, can Lost Box Kyogre take down another tournament? But what we're going to talk about here just for 1 second is actually the casters that are happening this weekend. So we're talking about this weekend. Check out the amazing talent joining us as casters for this regional. Now, Play Pokemon has not posted the times of when this is when that is going up. So make sure you follow Play Pokemon for everything needed Pokemon-wise. For competitive side of Pokemon, that's the best place to find stuff. But they will post probably the time frame today. By the time this video is out, it might already be up. But our casters for this weekend is Adam, Chip, Kyle, Pablo, and Wancho. So that's pretty cool. I know for sure it's Chip and Pablo are commentating. And I don't know who's... I imagine Kyle will commentate. I don't know who Kyle will commentate with. And one person will be like the lounge person, like in the lounge kind of thing. Now, one thing that's interesting about this lineup is there's usually a sixth person as well, too. That is like kind of behind the scenes, doing like the camera work, making sure that stuff is caught. And I wonder who that is. It'd be interesting to see them actually show that. Saying, hey, this is behind the scenes person, because that's pretty cool. The stream is going, it's been like fantastic. If you haven't watched any of them, check them out. I would recommend actually watching them on YouTube than on Twitch. It just seems better to me. It's easier to like rewind and stuff like that on YouTube. I don't even know if you can rewind on Twitch. I never could figure it out. You might be able to, but I just have it like YouTube hooked up to my TV. And then we watch it that way. So I think, to me, that's the best way to watch regionals is with the YouTube. And plus, like halftime, I'm not really talking either. I'm not talking. I'm not like typing or chatting with people. I'm just watching the game, right? So I think YouTube is the best way to go. It's probably like YouTube. Just go like the Pokemon YouTube channel, whatever. Play Pokemon once again. Have the link when it's up. But yeah, be interested to see everybody. See who's going to commentate. I wish they, like I said, they showed the sixth person. Pokemon. Also, if you're ever looking for any more commentators, hey, your guy's here. I've been trying to push it for 10 years at this point. Probably never will happen, though. But, like I said, finals 2 times was Kyogre. So what we're going to do real quick is talk about what might happen this weekend. And so if you don't know, Limitless, you can see everything, right? You can see everything that's going to happen, that's been playing, right? And the big thing that we like to look at is what's been doing very well online, because that is a very good showing what could be played. These late night series are usually a good indication. We had 223 players online. That's a lot to begin with, like, right? And once again, well, say by one. Let's see, was Saint playing? Oh, and it's Kyogre. So that makes me a little bit nervous. Only loss was to Katron playing Arceus. Now, I think Arceus is a good play this weekend. I think we will definitely see a decrease in Miraidon because Sable has Lost Box is doing so well, and I'm pretty sure like Miraidon just kind of just loses to that unless they can find a new way this weekend to beat that. But this is the more version that Estrada played, like the Raikou and the Dragonite kind of thing. And a second, we actually had Giratina Lost Box losing to that matchup. It's probably just favorable for them. Italian Archview, on paper, has a good matchup. But I think what did they lose to? I actually lost the Kyogre build. Very interesting. I wonder how, maybe just bad draws or something. But usually I think that's a good matches. Can we see their matches real quick? What else they played against? Yeah, look, they beat this one, they tied this one, beat this one, beat this one. So, like, it's usually a good matchup. Interesting. I think it would be. So we do have Katron playing the Arceus. Wow! Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I lost some guaranteed loss on box. That's interesting. Let's look at the image real quick. Oh my goodness! Wow. Arceus with Urshifu, got the Pika, got the Vulpix, Spiritomb, Mawile. Wow, there's a lot going on here, but that is the thing about Arceus. You never know what's going to be in an Arceus deck. So, interesting. Maybe that's a play this weekend. We see the Guillotine Law Song. We see Mutagenesis. Mutagenesis did have its biggest new addition, which is Grabber, coming off from this weekend. Just being able to disrupt, plus grab your opponent's Pokemon, put them on the bottom of their deck, and kind of go from there, right? You don't know how many Pokemon. You, judge them to little hand size. You path them. So you might see another resurgence this weekend. I think the problem with Mew, can we look at their matches real quick? What do they lose to? Yeah, Lost Box definitely seems like one of the harder decks to win. Tied another one. So they went 1-1 this tournament, and against Giratina they went 1-2-1. So that's pretty good. But I do think the Sableye version is a little bit hard for them. And then last place, we have another Lost Box deck. Is this one the Kyogre 2? It is not. It is more of the V and V heavy and playing Tropius. Interesting. Losing to the Lost Box, which makes sense. It is a very hard matchup. Then from there, we got Chinpao, Artillery Shrew, Gardevoir, Artillery Shrew, Miraidon, Lost Box. What did Miraidon lose to? Matches, Lost Box. Makes sense. I do think that there will be a lot of Lost Boxes, but I think there will be a good counter to Lost Box. Late night 141. We can look at that real quick. And it's actually won by Arceus, with Lost One come second on Arceus. So I do think that Arceus will have a bigger showing. This is just the Path to the Peak slacking version. Just using Arceus, using on the Trinity Nova, just powering up Arceus, using Sharon's Carry, healing Arceus, Panic Mask. If your opponent's HP at 40 or less, that's pretty good against Gardevoir if they don't play tool removers. Got the Crush Hammer to disrupt your opponent if need be. The setup decks and stuff like that. What? Did they lose at all? They did lose. They lost to Giratina, which makes sense. And that's probably why the Hammers are in there. Hammer against Giratina is probably really strong, right? Slacking is just good. It's just 260, right? Right, so, and with the Path to the Peak out, you shut the kind of lazy ability off. It's good way to say it like that. In third place, we actually have a Lost Box Tapu Koko Pikachu VMAX. This just looks like it's gonna be like I'm just gonna counter Lost Box kind of thing, right? If you have more prize cards remaining opponents, if you're down on prize cards, but the Pika. But the Max Blue basic Pokemon can't hurt it. But going really strong to Tapu Koko VMAX, just 180. And if you're down on price cards, you paralyze your opponent. Interesting. What does this card do? That's a lot of text. Okay, interesting. All right, so that is that Arceus stack. There was another Lost Box stack. Is this one playing? Ooh, this is the Charizard EX version. Interesting. Got some Giratina. Got Snorlax stall. I've seen this deck a couple times. It just really hasn't had its big number. But the Snorlax with a bunch of disruption cards. With Snorlax making it where you can't retreat. There's a lot of Pokemon that people just play that you get punished them, right? Which is kind of unfortunate, but that's the name of the game. Yeah. So this is the card that helps out the Snorlax block deck, because Erica's Invitation just says, hey, you got a Pokemon in your hand that you don't want to put down. Well, I can put it down for you and then boss it up and go about it that way, and then you can never attack me, right? And they only play so many switching cards, and eventually we'll just deck them out. Cross switchers, stuff like that. Sidelean, Palpad, Misfortune. No, it's not Misfortune Sisters. It's Team Yell's Chair. Yeah, Team Yell's Chair plus Sidelean plus Palpad. Get a lot of stuff back, right? So that's pretty nice. So that is definitely a scary deck, and I think it's only going to get stronger when Paradox comes out. It did unfortunately lose to RCS, which is very interesting that it lost to it. I wonder how that matchup went. Can we actually see this top cut bracket? It doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me, unfortunately. I was trying to see what was it? What the matchup went. So charge a Lost Zone box, which I think is this, and then another Lost Box Charizard. So a lot of Lost Box Charizards from Lotto. But Arceus. So once again, I'm thinking Arceus is going to be good this weekend. Oops! I closed out of Limitless. Okay. Let's open it back up. Tournaments. We need to go to play.luminous. Okay. Tournaments. Completed. Edit turn filter. We'll turn this off. This week we want to do Pokemon TCG standard apply selection. All right. What's another big tournament? I guess this one's pretty big. This one happened today. We do have one more tournament too. This one by Lugia. Interesting. One by Lugia. Wait, is this completed? Did they not play a top cut? No top cut. So just 7 rounds. Okay. Take out what you want. But Lucas, Chimpao, Teleon, Zoric Barks, Guardian, and Maridon Flaffy. Okay. There's a Blastoise EX right here. Let's go. Alright. Let's see what else we got. 70, 223, 182. There's a October 9th. What day was that? Monday. So right afterwards. Look at this one. Chinpao, this is. I don't think that Chinpao will always be there, but I don't think it will win. I think Arceus is going to come out of nowhere and win this weekend. That's my guess. October 9th, 109, 106. Once again, not another top cut bracket, just 7 rounds. Interesting. Yeah. Do we have any upcoming tournaments? And tournament filters, TCG, standard. I wish there was a way I could just keep it applied forever. So today's the 12th. No other big tournaments, unfortunately. This one's got 49 out of 48, and this one's got 100 players. There's 52 people signed up for it so far. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think RC is gonna do well. I think there will be a lot of Lost Box just because off the hype train. I think Maridon will see a decrease. Colors Lugia might see an increase just to help take down all the Lost Box stacks, right? And that makes me think Arceus is even a better play because Arceus just beats it. If you play the path to the peak build. The question is what version of Arceus will do well. I don't know. That is not for me to decide. I will not be there. I will be at a challenge tomorrow, but I will be just goofing off. I think I'm playing Meowscarada just for the funsies. So, because they're pretty much almost capped on challenges. So, but yeah, there we go. See you this weekend. What are your projections? Predictions, whatever the word is. And yeah, see you. Watch the thing, and we'll see you Monday. All right.